Good morning. Welcome to Morning Coffee with Leanne and Telltale Traveler. I just finished my morning coffee with Leanne. I usually go live on Facebook every morning with my coffee, in my robe, hair crazy, going nuts, not looking special, because I feel like, if I can go live like this, I can go on video anytime. So I just wanted to come on here because I know that I had made a couple videos. I want to really get this YouTube up and going. I want to be able to be like these YouTube for this is behind the scenes. Okay. Like on TikTok, Facebook, and Instagram, that's all going to be like highlight reels. Okay. You're going to get to see the cool stuff. You're going to get to see the edited, versions of whatever. And I'll probably still do some edits, like in mixing and mashing, on YouTube as well. But, I gotta say that, you guys are going to get a lot more of the behind the scenes, like our normal family doing stuff, different things that we, are doing work-wise, school-wise, parenting-wise, problems that we have that are kind of going to be insane, I'm sure, along the way. So let me introduce myself in a real way, because I know that you guys have already seen bits and pieces of me and of our family. But my name's Leanne. We live in Northeast Ohio. We are a family of 6. My husband and I are very adventurous. And here's one of these maniacs coming out right now. Avery, what are you doing? I'll probably keep that in just because I want you to see the rapport that I have with the bros. Now, we have 4 sons. They're called the bros. So if you hear the bros, it means all the bros. All the bros. Okay, we have Alberto. He is 15. We have Avery, he's 12, and we have Asher and Axel, who are 10. They're twins, and then we have Harley, little Harley. We have a bunch of different names for him. Harley. I don't know if you'll be able to see him. Oh, there's his little ear. Okay, say hi, Harley. Look. Okay. Yeah, we got Harley. He's a cool German Shepherd. I have always wanted a German Shepherd growing up. So he is my fave. Anyway, Avery, what are you doing?
I'm sitting next to you.
Well, I thought you were in your school.
No.
Where's your school at? They're supposed to be in school. So anyway, we're a family of 6, getting ready to, in the process of moving into a big rig camper that we plan to travel all over the United States. We have a lot of... All right, Avery, you want to be in it? Okay. He wants to be in it. We have a lot of plans, a lot of cool things that... there you go, Avery. Oh, God. See? Now we're getting all screwed up. Sorry, guys. Yeah. Why is that doing that? I don't know what to do. Okay. Is that better?
Yeah.
Sorry, guys. So yeah, family of 6. My husband's actually still working at his regular job right now. That is probably the one tether that's really holding us in, because he loves his job. He doesn't hate it. Obviously, it's like the freedom and working for ourselves is going to be something that ultimately is what we want to do. But he has a great boss. He has a great job. Out of any normal job in the world, it is going to be this is a great job. So he is really hurts him to, plan on maybe leaving someday. But as of right now, we're trying to stay at local campgrounds. We're about 40 minutes away from our home right now. And we're kind of getting rid of some stuff at the house, bringing it into the camper. We're not sure if we're going to sell or rent the house. We're still kind of like figuring it out. This is a very, even though I've been like learning and planning and researching and doing all the things for about 8 months. We've been preparing for this for about 8 months, but I don't think anything is as good of a teacher as straight up experience. So at the end of the day, I could have, had a master's degree in camping over the years, but I don't think you really know exactly what the heck you're getting into until you're just getting into it. And so even on our first night, as we, I will probably attach that portion into this video. But I do want to update that video because, so what happened was, Avery's like, what? So we brought the camper here. Now it was later at night because we worked during the day. We brought it in, got here about 8:30. Now this is a campground that we are members of. We wanted to, typically we are going to be working in campgrounds and staying in the campgrounds that we're working at. But because of the situation and how we're kind of like trying this new camper out and we are moving into it, we didn't want to be a spectacle in a place that we're working at, So we decided to stay here where we are members, and then that way it's a little bit more comfortable as we get into the big rig. I love saying big rig. So yeah, this is what we're doing right now. What was the other thing I was going to say?
I don't know.
Avery, you're supposed to be helping me think.
I wasn't even here half the time.
Well, you just got here when I started it.
No.
What the heck? So yeah, we are hopefully going to be at different campgrounds in the coming weeks. I know that we have some jobs. We have one in Gettysburg we get to go to. We have a cluster of jobs in North Carolina we're going to go to later this summer. We're really hoping to get a couple more local campgrounds, again, just so we can stay home a little bit closer so Josh can kind of like work at his job a little bit longer. We'd love to be able to work something out with his boss and maybe see if, like, hey, when we're back in town, he has a job or whatever. I don't know. We're going to see. It's really difficult. And honestly, it's like all the pieces are there. Hold on.
Bless you.
I sneezed. Okay.
Bless you, Mom.
Thank you. It's crazy because, again, like as much preparation and as much, like we have a solid plan. We have a solid plan that literally on paper, it's like, oh, this is the exit plan. This is good. This is perfect. But, our plan is only like a fraction of what God's plan is actually going to be. So it almost kind of seems silly to even plan anything in general. But we are going to do whatever we can do, and then God can do the rest. So we're figuring that out as we go. As it goes for school. So, school, yes, I have school age kids. My oldest is in high school. Avery here is in middle school. And actually, I think the twins are in middle school too, aren't they?
No, elementary.
Oh, is that elementary still? So they're in 4th grade. I wasn't sure when it went. I think it is 5th grade. So, it's been a little bit difficult. We actually switched, while we were in our home. We switched from being in public school, and then starting online school right over Christmas break. So when they came back from Christmas break, they've been home. They've been home. So I will say that in doing that, the electric bill and the grocery bill dramatically increased, to say the least. But I will say it was nice to be able to kind of experiment and see what this is going to be like as we continue on and go forth with our changes. Next year, we are in the plans of switching from online school to traditional homeschooling. And I will be kind of heading that up. Although Josh is also going to be, doing some classes. We have all kinds of classes that we want to do. We're going to be doing morals and ethics. We're going to be doing history, science. We're going to be doing, definitely a Bible study, which we're Jesus people. You don't have to be Jesus people to watch us, but I take what you like and leave the rest. I'm still entertaining to watch otherwise. I'm not a perfect person. I do cuss, so you might hear that once in a while. I drink a lot of coffee. We don't typically drink a whole lot. I will once in a while maybe have a glass of wine. And then the kids make fun of me when I have glasses of wine because they say what?
That you always want to get French fries.
I do love to get French fries when I have wine. But ultimately, you know, we just want to see what the world is. We want to see what the world is. We want to see what the world has to offer. And we want to take our kids on a journey of experiencing that. Because the way that the world is right now, and especially with the video games and the screen time and all this stuff, it's like that's all they care about. And I just, you know, I only see like myself as having like this much time with my kids left as a mom, you know, that's going to have like a little bit of control over them. And so I want to use that time to teach them as much as I possibly can, because I've had to survive life. You know what I mean? Life has not been an easy journey for me. I was a young mom, and, you know, for a lot of it, I was actually a single mom. But now, you know, Josh is the best. We're just going to call him Dad because he is Dad. So, what else, Avery? What else is cool stuff?
I don't know.
You don't know. He gets stage fright, I think.
I don't have stage fright.
You don't have stage fright, he says.
I forget.
Well, I mean, there's a lot of scattered topics that we can sit and talk about. We do have a couple different jobs.
Harley.
So I'll kind of go over that. Because in our travels, if you come across us, then you'll be able to either partner with us or contact us to partner with you. Okay, Harley, get out of there. He's going to knock my thing over. I love you, Hardy. Don't knock it over. No, he's going to knock over my stand. Hardy, go. You caught him over here, you stinker.
I know.
Okay.
Harley, come on.
This is a very fragile stand that I have here. It's like a tripod, but Harley will easily knock it over in a second. He's actually wiggling it right now, kind of, with his little ears. Anyway, so let's talk about our jobs. How we are going to afford to do what we're doing, okay? So, number one. So Josh still works at his regular job. Again, I know we talked about that. He loves his regular job, but it's like, you know, he doesn't love working, but he loves his boss. He doesn't hate his job. You know, it is what it is. Eventually, when we start actually like traveling further out, that's going to have to be something that we kind of figure out. So we have that so far. I own a brick and mortar business in Warren, Ohio. It is a tattoo and beauty shop. So I actually specialize in permanent makeup. I tattoo eyebrows, eyeliner, lipstick, freckles. I do all of the things. I actually even do scalps where I, like if someone has a bald head, we can make it look like there's like hair on there. So I do that. My shop has 4 other girls. I have 2 regular tattoo artists. I have a hairstylist, like cosmetologist, and a nail girl. And you know, the world of beauty changes. Things like that change all the time. So depending on what year you're watching this video, Harley, no, go that way. Okay. Depending on what year you're watching this, we'll see where that stands. I have actually thought about taking permanent makeup on the road, and also creating a permanent makeup course, as well. So we will kind of build up on that. But if you're seeing this, you can go on Facebook and follow Permanent Beauty by Leanne. And again, that's in Northeast Ohio. So if you're in that area, come see us or make an appointment. So in the travels and doing that, because of permanent makeup, you know, I only see my clients every 1 to 3 years. So it's not something that I need to be there all the time for. I'll just schedule my clients whenever, you know, I'm going to be in town. So that's going to be really nice. So I'm not abandoning that. I'm just kind of shifting my availability for it. So we have that, Josh's normal job and my normal job. then let's get into the fun stuff. So, Josh is also a very, very, very talented handyman. He has Josh's Mobile Repair. He fixes homes, businesses, electrical, plumbing. He will be taking an RV tech certification so that he could be actually certified in RV tech. But, you know, he can fix RVs already. He just, you know, he wants to have that tech license, especially with for insurance purposes and stuff. So he'll be doing that. But yeah, he is a very skilled fixing guy is what I call him. Then we have, let me pause this for a second. He's got to get out of here, Avery. Harley, get out of here.
Go that way.
I'm gonna have to edit this. Go on. Thank you. Okay. So yeah, he's a very talented fixing guy. I think my phone's falling. Here we go. So yeah, Josh will be doing that to fix things whenever people need him to. Right now, the campground that we are working at, and I'll get into that. The campground that we are working at actually really needed a lot of help. Someone who is a skilled tradesman. And so he's been getting some jobs and hours working that as well after his normal job. And what else? I'm forgetting. Oh, okay. So anyway, with that, that's just great. He gets business by fixing things wherever we go. So if it's a business, if it's a campground, if it's a home, local home, wherever we're at, we can help fix things. And cars too, and small engines, all the things. Now, also, this is something that if you're interested in, the next thing that I talk about, so I'm a travel agent also. I make commission by booking vacations for families or individuals that want to go on vacation. And it's a great job. It's honestly pretty cool. It's very cut and dry. You get to take classes with the different suppliers, build relationships with the suppliers. You can benefit for your own travel benefits, which is what I love. The suppliers really do a lot of appreciating for travel agents. So if you are someone who likes to travel a lot yourself, this is absolutely something that you could get into. You can make a lot of money from it, and it can absolutely sustain you long term. But it is something that you want to grow. You don't want to just like quit your job and start doing, working as a travel agent. You want to build up a clientele. You want to learn. You want to do some supplier classes. So this is also something that you can start now alongside whatever you're already doing, and then build this up, and then one day you'll be able to just cut the tether on whatever you don't want to do and do this. So there are two parts to the travel agent business. Like obviously there is the travel agent, cut and dry. You make commission booking other people's vacations or your own vacations, and you make money that way. It's not very much to get started in it, but there is a lot of learning. So you want to be able to learn as much as you can and niche down into what you're actually interested in booking. The other side of it is the coaching side. So if I had not signed up to build a team and to coach, then I wouldn't be able to have or share this with anybody. I would just be making money myself. But I actually enjoy coaching and building relationships with people and helping people build their own businesses. So if you are somebody who's interested in becoming a travel agent, heck, reach out. You can message me at Oros, O-R-O-S, at cpub, sepub.com. You can email that. Or you can message me through here. I don't know if YouTube has a messenger thing. Like I said, I'm still kind of new to YouTube, kind of. But you can also find me as Leanne Oros, Leann-O-R-O-S, on Facebook. And you can send me a DM that way as well. So we can always chat about what avenues, if you're interested in doing that, we can always talk about it later. And I can also, I think in the bottom of this video, I can put my link tree. This will be a hub where you can find all the information, how you can follow and partner with us, do business with us, and ultimately maybe do business for yourself through us. So yeah, you can check that out. Go to my link tree. I'll link that in the description. I think I can do that. And okay, the third thing that Josh and I are doing, which is the most exciting thing I love. We work for a publishing company that helps campgrounds create their maps and guest guides. Oh, there's Axel. He's one of the twins.
Yeah.
We help them to make their guest guides. So I don't know if you're a camper or not. If you're watching this, I would say that you probably are, or just a traveler in general. You can, when you check into a campground, you go in, you check in, you tell them, hey, I'm here, blah, blah, blah. And then what they do is they give you a map, a guide for the campground. And so sometimes those guides are not so great. Sometimes they're just pieces of paper. And so those pieces of paper are fine and they suffice. But we like to partner with campgrounds to give them free guest guides for a year. We get to go and we get to stay at campgrounds for 2 weeks at a time. As we're staying there, we experience the campground. We go out into the community and partner with the small businesses in the area, so that when someone is handed that guest guide, they, on the outside of it, they see all of the stuff about the campground, but on the inside of it, there is a city map, okay, with pinpoints of all the local businesses. And then around it, the businesses can put their business to be featured in the middle of that. So it's like your business is literally being handed to travelers that are coming to visit your area. So not only that, but the company also gives them a big, I think it's a 6x4 foot, I think that's what Josh said, big giant banner that they can either put at their office or their concession stand. And that also shares and shows all the businesses on there. What's the other thing? Oh, and then our company actually owns RVing USA. So if you, again, are not a camper, Avery, what are you doing? Will you get out of here?
I don't know.
Well, you're being weird on here.
I'm not.
Sorry, Avery's being weird on here. He's like, he thinks he can't be seen, I guess. I don't know. But anyway, so RVing USA. RVing USA is like one of the biggest RV campground search engines. And so campers from all over the United States are going on that website to check out and see, like, hey, I want to go to Northeast Ohio. Okay, so they go on there, they look, they'll find Willow Lake Park, which is the park that we're actually working at right now. And so they're going to get to learn all about Willow Lake. They're going to get to see what, if their camper will fit there. They're going to get to see what kind of amenities they have. And then scrolling down towards the bottom, you're going to also get to see, which is my favorite part, all of the local businesses in the community that have decided to partner with the campground. And so we call them preferred partners, and we feature them on the website as well. So the campgrounds benefit because they're getting, their free maps for a year. They are getting exposure from me because obviously I am going to highlight the campgrounds and share them with you guys. The businesses are really benefiting because there is a huge amount of travelers that come to communities with campgrounds, but like a lot of them don't know where to go, or they'll just go on Google and find whatever, where like these businesses are going to be highlighted and literally handed to people. So it's like, are you a pizza shop? It's like, oh, hey babe, I'm in the mood for pizza tonight. Oh, open the thing. I think I saw a pizza shop in the map there. It's like, oh, okay, let's go there. So then guess where they're going to go? They're going to order from there. And so the businesses are also benefiting too, because, this is a whole year of exposure for them. And as well as they're being given in the hands of travelers, they are being seen by all the local people and all the visitors of the campground just in the banner. And then they're also being shown all over the US online in RVing USA. So there's a lot of things that we actually do that benefit the community. And then it benefits us because we get to go and we get to stay and become part of a community, experience the community, experience the campground, and work as we travel. So this is a pretty cool job. Now, if you're someone that also wants to do that too, you can also get a hold of me in the same ways as the travel agent. Now, I will say that this is a job that is difficult. It's actually really fun and really great, but you really have to be dedicated to wanting to travel full time. This isn't something that you could just kind of like pick up and put down, pick up and put down. This is really something that you want to invest yourself into, invest your time, invest your lifestyle into. And so, yes, it sounds really great and fun, but it also comes with a lot of sacrifice, in your location. It's not going to be something that you can. It's not something that you could just go do. You know what I mean? So, you have to be genuinely interested. And honestly, like, I would probably want to speak with you on the phone if you were interested in something like this. And then I can, give you more details. I'm not going to go and say the name of the company right now. You just have to reach out and we'll talk. Also, the same thing with the travel agent business. Now, the travel agent business you can also get into as well. I would be directly coaching you. So if you wanted to work with me personally, that is the best way for you to be able to do that, because not only are we helping you to build your business as a travel agent, but I like to coach people in general. I enjoy helping people grow in their mindset, seeing the world is open to them, and showing especially moms and parents that there's a lot of opportunity out here in the world. And working from home with your family is a huge, huge thing, especially these days. I mean, I know with the way that the schools are, we were very eager to take our kids out of school. And so, we're waving. So, this has been a huge blessing for me to be able to bring that to our family. I enjoy being able to stay home with my kids and kind of maximizing the opportunity that I have to teach them about real life and show them the country, show them the world. And so we're gonna do that. Avery, that was just his chair. Hold on 1 second. What?
Could you have a treat?
Yeah, he's getting him a treat. So, I have a lot to offer, and my husband has a lot to offer. Our family has a lot to offer, and we genuinely enjoy just coming to different communities and being that bridge. We want to be the people that kind of figure it out and find the things and then bring it to you guys. So, if you're someone who is living your life and you're just feeling like you're stuck in a rut, you're bored, you just feel like you can't go on anymore, it's like, I just want to encourage you that there is so much more to this life than just waking up, clocking in, clocking out, eating, pooping, going to sleep, doing the same thing all over again, paying all your bills before you even make your money. You know what I mean? Like, there's more to this. And I know that nothing is going to be easy. Nothing about the travel agent business is super duper easy. You got to build up a clientele. You have to learn a little bit. Even with this campground opportunity that we have, I mean, we have to build up a clientele of campgrounds. We have to build up a clientele of business. We have to share ourselves to show that we're trustworthy and, build that, that trust bond, with people. So that's not easy either. And then too, just traveling around with 4 boys. Need I say more? Maniacs, the bros. And then if you are interested in learning how to do permanent makeup, I will be doing virtual classes and possibly traveling classes. So As we begin to actually travel and go to different places, I absolutely would be interested in pairing up with tattoo shops who may want to start adding permanent makeup services to their shop. I can come in, I can kind of get some things started. I can teach and share with those that are interested how to do the permanent makeup, and they will be able to open that up as a service in their tattoo shop. Now, obviously that is pending local health and state laws. I know that there are some states, I want to say it's like North Carolina, you are not allowed to tattoo the head without a doctor present or something like that. So if you are a tattoo shop anywhere in the United States and you're interested in adding permanent makeup to your services, reach out. Same ways as before, go back in the video and you'll find my contact information. But that would be a really cool thing for you guys to do, but just make sure that you, number one, are a licensed tattoo shop. Number two, hopefully there's a licensed tattoo artist in your shop as the owner. I am a licensed tattoo artist in Ohio. And again, this is only for permanent makeup. This is not for regular tattoos. And I would love to come and visit your area and, get your shop all up and coming with permanent makeup. A lot of people over the years kind of thought that permanent makeup was a get-rich-quick scheme. And it's not, okay? I will say. Now, I have been very blessed, and also just I put a lot of work in because being a full-time permanent makeup artist, only doing permanent makeup is not an easy thing to do because permanent makeup clients, you're only seeing them every 1 to 3 years. You'll see them a couple times and then you don't see them again for like 1 to 3 years. So being a full-time permanent makeup artist for the last 4 years, Avery,
I'm stretching.
I'm making a full-blown video right now. I don't even think I'm gonna edit that out. I think I'm gonna leave it in.
It's 30 minutes long.
Yeah, it's on YouTube. Get out of here then. Get up. Come on, get on out of here then if you don't want to stay here. Well, then quit being weird. This is what I deal with. These guys just being weird.
Well,
it's like they think that people, you want to hug?
No, I'm hungry.
Oh, well, I'll get you something
I'll
here.
have a hug though.
Okay.
Huggy.
We do love hugs. We do love hugs. Anyway, so yeah, that is also coming down the pipeline as well. So again, if you are a campground, okay, in any part of the United States and you need new maps and you would like for us to come into your community and bridge that for you, you could work with us. If you are someone who wants some residual income or side income, or you want to switch professions to be a remote travel agent, you can work wherever you want from home. That's another thing. Okay. You can get a hold of me and I would be happy to bring you onto the team, plug you into our resources and coach you personally, in business and in that. And then also, if you are interested in learning more about the campground, business and what we do with campgrounds and communities, again, that is a requirement to be able to travel. Then you can reach out as well. So there's a lot of things that we have access to that we are happy to share and ultimately coach you in. And so we would love to work with other people. That's our whole reason for wanting to come out into the world like this, is to meet new people from all over the United States. We want to see the beauty in small town America, in small business. We want to meet people in campgrounds. We want to meet people that are travelers. We want to grow and build and find our way in the unseen world, I guess. You know, everybody's always looking at cities and you know, they just go through the motions. And I think, like, even in our own hometown where we live in Warren, Ohio, I mean, it's such a historic town, but it's just gotten so, like, I don't want to say dilapidated, but for lack of a better word, I mean, it's just kind of been run down for years and years. It's like, and especially living there, you kind of forget like all the cool things that can be done and seen there. So I just want to, I want to find the beauty in America. It's 250 years of beauty. And I think that so many people spend so much time hating America because of, disagreements in politics, or just feeling like you're trapped in a world that you can't afford. Like there's a lot to be angry about and a lot to be upset about and a lot to hate, but there's also a lot to love. And I think that us going around and showing you what's possible, what's out there, what's exciting, what is fun, what is joyful, what is beautiful about America, I think that's going to be really helpful. And so I want to just share that. So here we are. This is Leanne Orris. We're the Orris family, and Avery's being weird behind the camera right now. We quit. Avery. This is us, the behind the scenes. You get to know us in real life. Follow us on Facebook, Leanne Orris, Telltale Traveler, and Permanent Beauty by Leanne. You can follow us on there, as well as Instagram. I think I'm Leanne Orris, Telltale Traveler on Instagram. TikTok, we have Telltale Traveler. And then on YouTube, where you're seeing me at right now, this is Telltale Traveler. And I am also going to be developing another page that will be dedicated to faith and encouragement, because normally my morning coffee with Leanne is me waking up. I just got dog spit or something on me. This is me waking up in the morning, reflecting, encouraging myself for the day, talking about Jesus and all the things. So on here, obviously, I'll probably sprinkle some Jesus in, but ultimately, if you're someone who wants to like really dive a little bit deeper with me on faith and Jesus stuff and just life stuff in general, that's going to be more of a motivational and faith page. So follow us also on YouTube at Morning Coffee with Leanne. So this is it. This is who we are. This is what we're doing. And this is our new chapter. You are getting to see firsthand our new lease on life, and I'll get into later on down the road, like what made us want to do this, what kind of sparked the idea that we could do this, which is a really cool story. I guess I'll kind of go through all the preparations leading up to this point, because now we are in the moment. We are doing the thing. We've got the camper open. And actually how we got the camper was actually pretty exciting as well. It was totally like a God thing, or whatever you want to call it. Here, this is where we're going to be vulnerable. This is where you're going to get to really know us. And you might love us. You might hate us. You might think we're crazy. But Noah was crazy too until the flood came, right? I don't really know exactly why we're kind of being sent out on this cool adventure. But, there's a lot of things in our life that has happened that, really has impacted us in a negative way. And then where we live, it's just hard to kind of feel free. It's hard to escape, it's hard to escape negative people. It's hard to build anything positive in a place where hope has kind of left the building, and I'm a person that has a lot of faith. I'm a person that has a lot of hope. I'm a person that loves life, but doesn't love life enough to sit in, I don't want to say squalor. I'm trying to think of the words. That doesn't want to just sit in something that just isn't, it's not fulfilling. Okay. So I want to be the example. I want to be the one to pave the way for other families, other moms, other kids that feel just like we do, and other husbands, even though my husband's at work right now. I want to pave the way. I want to show you guys that there is so much more to life, and that you can create a business. You can do what you want to do. You can build something great. You can completely leave behind whatever it is in life that you are done with to start a new chapter. And obviously, this is going to be a huge, sorry, I'm getting hot. This is going to be a huge leap of faith for us. I'm not going to say this is going to be easy, and I'm not going to say that every person should do this, because not every person should do this. But what I will say is that if you're a person who wants something like this, it can be done. And hey, we're going to keep on going until we can't go anymore. All right. So I know that there's probably going to be some repairs that need to happen. Obviously, we're working really hard doing all the things that I had already told you about. But ultimately, too, we would really hope to gain some traction on this page. We want to be able to, help to fuel this, because, I mean, if we can't afford to do it, we can't afford to do it. Like, we're going to go until we run out of gas, or until we, something doesn't allow us to keep going. You know what I mean? And so we are hoping to find our people, find people that are like-minded, find people that want to know us, find people that want to see us, find people that are positive in our life too, which I know there's going to be some probably bad comments as well. Again, I'm not a perfect person, and I never claim to be, and I don't think I ever want to be, because I don't know. The only person I knew that was perfect was Jesus. So, and I definitely can't drink from the cup that he drank from. You know what I'm saying? So, this is us taking a leap of faith. This is us cutting ourselves from the cloth that we've always known, and, I don't know, attaching ourselves to a different quilt. This is us really taking a huge risk in life. This is us, living life, doing something kind of crazy with 4 kids. This is us as a husband and wife who are literally best friends. Josh and I have a very funny relationship, and you'll get to see that over the course of, our travels and whatever. And again, we do fight, and sometimes we fight on purpose because we just, I don't know. It's the way we flirt, I guess. And Josh is a very much country boy, He grew up next to Amish people, you know what I mean? I am a edgy, kind of like gothic hillbilly kind of girl. So works out nice and perfect. I've kind of toned down my style. I did used to look like Marilyn Manson, back in the day when I was a teenager. So, I have toned down over the years, but still have my, my style that I like. And, I'm trying to think if there's anything else about us and our mission and what we're trying to do, but ultimately, please follow, subscribe, check us out on some of our other platforms and other pages, because I think this is going to be epic. I think this is going to be exciting. I think this is going to be great for the country. And obviously, it's I'm not claiming to be saving the country, but I think it's going to be great for the country, because you guys are going to get to see the beauty of it all in what we're doing. And it's going to be great for our family. It's going to be great for ultimately our kids, because we want to teach them that there's so much more to life. And I just want to say too, it's beautiful. Look at this. I'm sitting outside, which I cannot do at my normal house. Okay. I have neighbors who are just messy. And if you're watching this and you were my neighbor, or still kind of are, You're the reason why I don't want to be in my house. One of them. Just saying. I know. I'll leave that in there too. Because honestly, it's like neighbors. Like, I think we need to start being better neighbors to people. Okay? You know what I mean? It's really bad. I mean, it can make or break an entire home, an entire like life. You know, if you can't even walk outside your house without having these nasty, horrible neighbors that are just like constantly just being rude for really no reason at all, it just like wears on you. Really wears on you. Hopefully we will rent it out or sell it to someone who will be your match. Perfect match. I don't know. We'll see. Honestly, I just pray for you. I hope you have a better life, because honestly, torturing us for the last like 10 years has been whatever. Anyway, I don't even really want to give any kind of like satisfaction to my neighbors, but that is a huge thing. And guess what? It's really cool, because when you live in a camper and you don't like your neighbors, you get to leave in a week or so, and then you never see them again if you don't want to. Or you can make best friends with them if they're really awesome, and travel with them for in the future. So you can make friends. You can do all kinds of stuff. You never get to know who you're going to meet. Life is like a box of chocolates. You never know what you're going to get, right? So okay, so I've been sitting here talking for a long time. I just want you guys to know, don't forget, like, follow, subscribe, follow us on our other pages. We really, really want to make this work, and we want to find our people. Eventually, maybe we will plan to do some meetups, and I know that a lot of other campers will do I don't know, I guess they call them meetups or little like retreats, or they'll all go and camp at the same place at the same time. I don't know. So let's connect. Let's build something awesome. Let's build a community of people who all feel the same way, who all love America beyond what is on the news. And let's build something cool. I don't know. That's all I can really say. Anyway, I love you guys. I'm very excited to get to know you. Like, follow, and subscribe. I think you're supposed to say that a lot of times, aren't you? Seriously. Like, follow, and subscribe, please. Because, you know, we can only keep going until we can't keep going anymore, right? And we can only share what we can share as long as we can share it, right? So, like, follow, and subscribe. I'm kind of funny too sometimes. You'll see that. And I'm probably repeated myself a couple times. I'll try to edit this. I don't know if I'm going to edit it at all. I don't really like to edit things. I like to be raw, real, and just out in the open. And I'm pretty direct too. So again, reach out. Let's chat. Let's work together. Let's build something cool. If you are another camper family who's also on YouTube, let's collab. Let's do some cool stuff. I'm all about it. But all right, I'm going to get off here because I've been talking for a long time, which is a problem of mine. Usually people got to say, hey, Leanne, hush. All right, we're done. I got to go, you know? So yeah. All right. Talk to you guys later. Have a great day and enjoy your morning coffee with Leanne on Telltale Traveler. But then also go follow Morning Coffee with Leanne, and we'll talk about other stuff too. All right. Have a good day. Talk to you guys.